Alright guys, just one more video for the day. Obviously I already done 2 videos, but I really want to talk about this Jake Paul versus Ben Askren fight. And I'm just going to say it right off the bat. Ben Askren took the bullet. Ben Askren took the dive. It was all staged. Ben Askren was going to go in there and he was going to basically he was going to go in there, pop off a couple of shots, pop, pop, pop. You know, these shots that are very, very weird, barely hit the mark, just basically grazing Jake Paul. And he was going to let Jake Paul hit him with a nice shot once, take the dive, let the referee stop the fight, and go back home with $500,000. I think he made even more than $500,000. I think he made a lot more than that just because this Triller was able to make a lot of money off this fight. There was a lot of eyes watching this, a lot of celebrities, a lot of professional fighters, a lot of fans in MMA, boxing, a lot of YouTuber fans. It is what it is. Everybody was basically watching this fight, including myself. I'm guilty on that charge right there. And Ben Askren took the dive. Like I said, it didn't look like he was even trying at all when he was inside of that ring. He looked pretty nice on the pads. He was training with Freddie Roach. He was training with all these good boxing coaches, and he wasn't able to put any of that knowledge in there against Jake Paul. I believe it's absolutely insane, but if I were Ben Askren, I would have taken the dive as well. Like I said, he's not a boxer, he's a mixed martial artist. This boxing loss is not going to go on his MMA record at all, so it doesn't really blemish his history at all. He went in there knowing that he's going to make a bunch of money, because a lot of guys were offered this fight as well, and he's the one that took it because he knew he was going to make more money than he's ever made in his whole entire career, and he has. And it only took about 2 minutes, or less than 2 minutes, and he's able to lose that fight, get out of there with his wife, holding his wife's hand, laughing, smiling, and that was just the biggest sign that we all knew that this whole thing was rigged, that this whole entire production was crap. The concerts that they were having with the singers and the commentaries with all these guys that I've never even seen. You know, I know Snoop Dogg, Oscar De La Hoya, he was so high to the point where they had to replace him because he was saying so many outlandish things. Snoop Dogg cursing all over the place, Mario Lopez, Pete Davidson from Saturday Night Live. You literally had a panel of all these guys that are celebrities that are very, very well known, that really don't even know anything about mixed martial arts or boxing. They're just in there to talk a little bit of smack, basically flame on all these guys, say all these jokes, basically saying whatever is on their mind, being extremely prerogative. And, you know, there's a lot of kids and a lot of, like I said, a lot of kids are watching this. They can't be hearing all that crap, man. Triller, I don't know. It was a circus show. The whole thing was weird. It was whack. Fight fans are there just to watch the fight. We're not there to watch these concerts or anything. It's a waste of money. It's a waste of space. It's a waste of time. We just want to see these fights go down, in that order. Not a fight, a mini concert, wasting all this time. And Triller would have saved a whole lot more money than they would have spent if they decided to scratch all those concerts, because we're there for the fights. We don't want to see these singers sing. You know, it's absolutely ridiculous. Justin Bieber, Guaynava, all these guys. It's absolutely, I don't even know what to think of it. I was just there for the fights, and the only real fighter that was there was Regis Prograis, a very, very good fighter, a former champion, and one of the best fighters in the world in his prospective weight class, and he was the only real fighter there. And even he thought it was extremely ridiculous. The belts looked like they were made in elementary school in some sort of paper mache class or something like that, and it's I don't even know what to say anymore. That whole Triller event was a mockery to the combat sports world. I tuned into that fight because I thought that Ben Askren was going to take it extremely serious. Dana White said he was going to bet $1 million, but I think he went back on that. It's a good thing he did, because he would have lost $1 million in less than 2 minutes. And I don't know. Dana White's so pissed off that he's going to basically put out a lawsuit if Jake Paul keeps on calling out any more UFC fighters. He's mad because these guys are basically going into boxing. These are his fighters, or his former fighters, going into boxing, losing, and making the UFC and the whole world of mixed martial arts look extremely bad. Ben Askren, he took the bullet. He lost the fight on purpose to get that bag. I absolutely respect that. And I would have done the same thing as well. You're making the most money you've ever made in your whole entire life. You need this money for your life, for your family, and you're also going to use it for his rest. He's got many wrestling academies out there. He's hoping to expand his wrestling academies across the nation so he can make even more money. Like I said, Ben Askren took the bullet. Very smart reason, because he's a very smart individual. Even though he did all this work and he was, practicing with all these great coaches, he just went in there for a little bit, took the bullet, lost, grabbed the bag, grabbed the money, and rode into the sunset. He really did. Bravo. Because I would have done the same thing as well. But it is what it is. If Jake Paul's going to fight another UFC guy, BJ Penn, out of all guys, called him out. BJ Penn? BJ Penn? Bro, BJ Penn has been out of the game for a very long time. Every single time I hear about BJ Penn, he's always in the back of a police car. He's getting knocked out by fat guys on the streets. BJ Penn. Jake Paul would have a field day with BJ Penn. BJ Penn would take the same bullet just like Ben Askren did to make all that money. Freaking Jake Paul is a cash cow. I hate to say it, but he's a cash cow. And it's absolutely, BJ Penn, if he were to take that fight, he would lose in less than 50 seconds just to grab that money, because BJ Penn, he's the type of individual that will do that. But, I don't know. I hope you guys like this video. Just let me know in the comments section what you guys thought about this Triller card. I thought it was absolutely horrible. These concerts have nothing to do when it comes to mixed martial arts or boxing. It's just a waste of time. The commentary, the production, all this. I thought fans were going to be there. They weren't even there. So just let me know what you guys think. I think it was a bunch of crap. And if you guys agree with me, you can agree with me. If you don't, you don't. If you guys think I'm absolutely stupid and crazy, you can do that too. It won't bother me. But I don't know. Appreciate you guys for watching this video. Stay safe, stay blessed, and don't waste any more money on anything like that ever again. Later.